Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Chuundar. Welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, where last time we made our way down here to, yes, the creepy and rather misty depths underneath Kashyyyk. So, we've got ourselves a star map, that's great, but Zalbar's still kind of being held hostage, and there is talk of, you know, a magic sword, a mysterious Wookiee who's definitely his dad, so... Okay, we got some more business to do here before we're moving on, because I'm not leaving Zalbar here. No. Instead, I'm going to make him bloody king, so, alright. Not much more we haven't gone down to yet. This appears to be the only way, so, got a gold gun in one hand, and yes, a gun I took off Bendak's Starkiller in the other, so, oh, we're in gorgeous shape right now. Let's just see. Oh. Right, watch out for Viper Kinraths, because... last time we ran into them, you know, trouble, basically. But may as well just open fire now from Ludicrous. Why are you getting closer? Don't get closer. Bad call. How many of them are there, by the way? Hopefully not too many. Okay, one of them's going down nice and... Uh-oh. Please choke it. Please choke it. Okay, never mind. Just shoot in the back of that. Yeah, there we go. The choke worked. 27, 21. Keep shooting. Okay, we're getting better at dealing with the Vipers. Good. Everything's fine. Also, I'm getting way better at choking them. I'm pretty consistently choking them at this point. And the choke damage, everything together. Okay, I'm getting better at that. Did get a tiny bit poisoned, not going to deny. But everything seems to be all absolutely fine for the most part. This should be... Yes, this is leading us back round to more or less where we just were. There's bloody hell, this place is a real bloody maze, isn't it? Ooh, here's something new though. One of them had a Viper Kinrath body on them as loot, which is interesting. Well, I don't know what it does, so maybe we just sell it. No idea. Ooh, we found him. It's Freyyr. It's Zalbar's dad. Okay, so Zalbar's dad, yes, it was Zalbar's dad all along. Hello, would you like to come back and, like, you know, be king? Because that would definitely help, given I want Zalbar to leave this world and come with me. But, like, okay, forgive Zalbar, bring him back into the clan, kick out your brother, abolish slavery, you get to be king, everybody's happy. Alright, let's just make that happen. More of you Circa core rats. No, not Circa, hate Circa, we'll be murdering them on the way out, it's fine.
He's almost feral after all this time. Calm yourself, Freyyr. We are friends. Don't you remember me?
And apparently not, no. He just remembers outsiders aren't to be trusted, and given what's happened here, you can't blame him.
Well, this may prove difficult.
Oh, he wants to... Uh-oh. This is definitely going to prove difficult, actually. I don't want him to die. We really need him alive. But, like, there's no pacification option. I mean... Okay, we're just going to hold him still, if we can. Just chill out. No, he's safe that. Everybody... Oh, bloody hell. Wait, what the... What the bloody hell did he just do? Was that like an ice grenade or something? Please stop. Please stop. I'm asking you nicely to stop. Okay? Yes? Please don't do anything. Okay, good, he stopped. Good. You won't get another chance to take my head. I don't want to take your head, I want to make you bloody king. Just shut up and listen for 10 minutes. And, yes indeed, Chuundar sends his regards. Oh, I can just kill him. No. We're not doing that. I found where my moral line in the sand is. Alright, I'm happy to be a Sith, but I'm not happy to engage in colonial slavery. Alright, you're going to be king, we're going to kick the Circa out, it's going to be great. The name's Bang Blitzman. I used to be evil, now I'm a bit more in the middle, because I found this place, you know, pushed me out of my comfort zone. I've come with Zalbar, we're going to sort everything out, okay? And yes, Zalbar was exiled and enslaved, but that's to my shame. Good, we can fix all of this. You're going to be king, it's going to be fine. And do I claim to be the owner? No. It's a life debt. I saved his life. Well, kind of, anyway. Then he sees something of worth in you. I will listen cautiously. Gullibility has harmed me in the past. Yes, he was tricked by his other son. So I've seen the lies of Chuundar. He would have been exposed as a slaver. Zalbar would not have been exiled. Yes, okay, I can see how you'd feel this was all your faults. Still, let's get, yes, your take on the situation, because Zalbar and Chuundar might both be telling slightly amended versions. Zalbar was blinded with rage, Chuundar is obviously lying. So, what precisely happened? Zalbar saw, yeah, the slavery business, fair enough. Chuundar would blame disappearances on the dangers of the Shadowland. Zalbar was crazed when he found out. He attacked Chuundar with his claws. I thought he'd gone mad and shed his honour. I was bound by the old ways. Okay, so you exiled him, fair enough. When did you get to the truth? And a year later. But by then, Chuundar had spread lies of my own madness. I had no allies. So at that point, he got too much of a power base, dear oh dear. But yeah, that's a good point. If you've already been driven out, you already lost all your allies, you're already down here, you haven't really been causing trouble for years, why all of a sudden is Chuundar getting people to kill you? I kind of feel like you're not a threat. And if Zalbar's back, maybe Chuundar is worried. Yes, okay, it's Zalbar that triggered this. Gotcha, that makes sense. Here we go. There's a way I might challenge Chuundar, but it would take a lot to convince people. Yes, don't worry, we know about this. There's like a magic sword or something. So, Baka, a great warrior from the old times, greatly revered. Baka found a crashed starship, our first hint of life elsewhere. He was a curious old Wookiee and feared the taint of invaders. He constructed a vibroblade from the wreckage. It has long symbolised our independence. Only destined leaders have held it. Okay, that's cute that that's where it comes from. So in which case, yeah, where's it gone? Because we know Chuundar doesn't have it for some reason. It's not been seen for some time. It was damaged a generation ago in ritual battle. So here in the Shadowlands, Rorworr fought the Great Beast. He sought a challenge. This arrogance got him more than he could handle. Okay, he took the ritual sword to fight something in the Shadowlands, but it proved too much for him, so now I'm assuming the Great Beast still has it. In fact, it's literally embedded in the creature's hide. Wow, that's pretty badass, yes. So the hilt is still in the court with our chieftain, with Chuundar. But if the blade could be found, tradition could cast doubt on his rule. Yes, we get to reforge the blade. Everyone loves reforging a blade in order to establish the return of the king. That's always a good time. Many years ago, when I was far younger than I am now, a Jedi came to hunt the creature. A proud and boastful young man, like many before him, he did not return. That'll have been Revan, presumably. Fresh blood will draw it out. Before Chuundar's rule put an end to the ritual, fresh kills were left as offerings to the south of this area. That might be what that corpse I just got was, yes! Right, before we move on, don't forget to heal, because, yeah, Jolee just sort of has all the flipping force points in the world. He can just keep healing all bloody day. In fact, perfect timing, just finishing off a handful more spiders gets me a couple of level ups. So, okay, I've got a better idea what I'm dealing with now. Now, Juhani, I think she's pretty darn good as, yes, a duelist. I want her to be primarily about doing damage with a little bit of support if need be. But Jolee, yeah, he's way more about the Force. I should basically just be giving him all the powers in the world. Alright, so that's how we should be setting them up here. We should be setting them up differently. So, okay, you've got, attributes. Alright, this is interesting. Now, I know you're on 17 actually right now. You got a +1 dexterity somewhere. So I'm going to get that up to 17, just to get your dexterity benefit up a little bit, because you're using that, not strength, for your dueling. So that's all absolutely fine. Then we have got ourselves completely bloody useless, a lot of you. Right, just keep treat injury. Then again, you don't need treat injury. There's kind of no point giving you anything else, so alright, fine, I guess you can have it. She gains Master Force Jump and Master Sense as well as she's hit level, whatever level she is. So yes, basically at the beginning of a fight she just, charges in really, really damn fast, and also gains bonuses to her first strike. So, +4 chance to hit, and +4 damage. That's pretty darn good actually, yes. And the sense is just bonus defense, which I'm guessing Jedi get to offset the fact that, yeah, they have to be wearing not particularly good robes, and thus they're not getting as much defense off the actual armor. As for feats, yes, this is something I've seen in the comments. So people were saying, John, you should be paying more attention to things like critical strike for the people who are on your front line. Because, yes, that can stun. The problem is, however, yeah, it seems pretty easy to avoid that, just because, yeah, there's a fortitude check of attacking character's level plus attacking character's strength modifier. So, I mean, actually, that's not too bad. Okay, so that's going to be 12. Everyone's about level 12 right now. Plus her attack modifier is like +3 or something. So, 15. But fortitude save, yeah, d20 plus whatever your fortitude save is already. So that's actually going to be... That's going to be really easy to get rid of, because most characters are going to have pretty decent fortitude save already. Just seems to be sort of baked in, so maybe we'll come back to that. Improved power attack. She's only got basic power attack right now. I mean, we could give it a go, or we could get her up to Master Dueling. I mean, that's just +3/+3 all the time, so I kind of feel like, you know, it's not going to be a bad idea. Yeah, screw it. That's got to be the safer option just for now. And we can further back her up with Force Armor, which is, yeah, +6 to defense and saving throws. So let's give her that, because she's going to be on my front line. So if she's, you know, super speedy, and also got Force Armor up and all the rest of it, she's going to be great. And Night Valor affects her, as well as everybody else. So she's going to be hitting constantly and really hard to hit herself. I mean, yeah, just looking at Jolie here, because we need to level him up too. Yeah, he's already got Fortitude 9 baked in. So if you've already got Fortitude 9, and you've got to roll a d20, and all we're going to be doing in terms of, yeah, if I was trying to say do the stun to him with Critical Strike, then it really wouldn't be triggering very often, would it? Then again, it doesn't need to, because it's for 6 seconds. Maybe we'll give it a go. Anyway, we know what you are. You're a Force user. Here, have some bloody wisdom. And I tell you what, Jolie's already got Master Dueling, so how about, as he's, you know, not going to be doing the most damage in dueling anyway, we'll test him out with precisely this. I'm going to give him Critical Strike, and then again, hang on, that's his attack modifier. That's... Oh, yeah, he's only got strength of 12. So he's not a good candidate for it, is he? No. No, he's not. Oh, I'll give it a go anyway, why not? Because, yeah, as you level up Critical Strike, it makes the roll of a critical more likely, but the actual chance of the stun working is the same at level 1 or level 3. So I'll just give him the level 1 variant. We'll see how it goes. Maybe occasionally he'll get lucky. What's more important is, yes, we give him power. So, I would say, let's get him working towards insanity. So he can just cast fear on the entire bloody field. Yes, that'll do the job. And even if, you know, he's a bit of a goody two-shoes Jedi, unlike me, it doesn't matter. He's got enough force points to just do it anyway, so it's fine. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm in the right place here. There's a ritual marker, but there's also... there's a mysterious dangling vine, which... Okay, it's a bit suspicious. Why is there a dangling vine? Okay, so ascends high into the canopy above. No indication why its growth has stopped at this point. The ground below it is stained by years of blood. Ah, we tie the corpse here. Got it. This is where we're supposed to be tying the corpse. Okay, before we do it, let's make sure we understand what's going on here. So, yes. So this is where rituals took place. The beast comes when summoned. If you are generous, it comes to battle. If you are worthy and wise, it grants you glory. If you are fearsome and brave. Okay, feed the beast. It will heed your call. Take vipers from their lair. How many do I need? Because I think I've got several. And yeah, this place is a little bit on the small side, but... Okay, there's also dead Wookiees everywhere, and... I'm going to be honest, little Mass Effect monkeys. I'd go. Like, seriously, there's going to be trouble here in 2.5 minutes. Alright, folks, everybody weapons out, ready to go. Let's make this happen. So, tie the corpse, and... Does anyone know what sort of creature it is? There we go, wraps up nice and easily. And there's rustling in the distance. And it's... Okay, it's a Deathclaw. It's just a Deathclaw. It's fine. Everything's under control. So it is the Ritual Beast. Alright, everybody please get ready to do your business. I would like you to have Night Valor up immediately. You could also be casting Night Valor. In fact, you know what? It's probably best you get, Night Valor. Yeah, you do Night Valor, because you should get your own Force Armor up instead. Because you should get that going on. As for me, I should probably just, like, you know, stand here and not do anything. You guys just get on with that for a second. Okay, there we go. There we go. So everyone's now much stronger. Great. Jolie, you should also get your force shield up and running. Alright, so meanwhile, you should be golden at this point. 17, 21, 17, 17, 15, 16. Yes, that'll do with a defense of 32 and vitality of 168. Okay, so you're golden. You just want to get in over there and start whacking it. And you can use power attacks confidently because, yeah, right now you've got a lot of good accuracy. So just get in over there and start whacking him. Alright, you just need to keep your, your business going on. So just keep that going on right over there. Lovely. Now you've got your force shield. That's all fine too. Now I need you to just critical strike it forever. The chance of that doing anything is minimal, but it's fine. And I also need you to, yes, occasionally heal up, if need be. I'm going to get behind it. I'm going to see if I can choke it. This won't work, but I'll give it a go. And that actually worked. Okay, now just start shooting it in that case. And, oh, blimey, it's... Okay, your ritual beast is... Uh-oh! I was just knocked down, but it's fine. Everything's under control. And, oh, blimey, it just flipping sent me flying. Okay, it's got... I just shot it from the ground. That was so badass. I just shot it while I was knocked on the ground. Alright, that was amazing. And, would you believe we've got the blade. Alright, we are good. As long as I'm, you know, careful, and I'm at full health and I use all my abilities before we go in, we're golden. In fact, we barely even took any damage there, so if you wouldn't mind healing us up as well. I didn't even use, speed. I could have used speed to be even flipping better on that occasion, so... Okay, we're in good shape. Now we can go and make Freyyr king. Zalbar comes with me. Honor restored. Loyalty secured. That's probably useful down the line for some other reason too. Also, I can't remember where bloody Freyyr is. I think he might have been... Is it this way? He was more north, I think. Here we go. Found him. We're golden. Good, 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 good. I found him. Right, so here. Have the magic blade, or like half of it. Because, like, I've got the blade... And, yeah, the other guy's got the hilt. So, I'm not sure what that means for your sacred traditions. But, you know, hopefully it's enough to cast some doubt on him. And I'm pretty sure Freyyr wants to jump straight in. So, not just yet. I'd like to drop a save in case everything's about to go completely wrong. Okay, he's just naffed off. Now, hang on. Before we actually leave, let's make sure we've done everything. And we don't, like, you know, leave something undone. Like I did on Taris by mistake. Okay, only outstanding things are, yes, that guy who enslaved somebody... up above, but that's like right by the ship, so we can't do that right now. And, Rorworr, who everybody thinks is awesome, but actually he was a slaver. So, go and take care of him, and then go to the throne room and sort all the rest of this out. Oh, hang on. I've got back to the basket, but... Oh dear. So, I might have a fight on my hands on the way back. Now that I've failed to kill this guy... We've now got straight up trouble. Okay, we got a couple of Wookiees to take out. I'm really sorry, guys. I didn't want to have to do this. But if you're going to be idiots and follow on, you know, what's his face, listen to all this nonsense, I guess you're going to have to all die. I mean, due credit to these Wookiees. They're actually putting up a better flippin' fight than flipping Callow Nord did. They've got healing, they've got all sorts. But as soon as I turn my attention to them... if someone wouldn't mind doing a bit of healing for the team right now, that'd be great, actually. They're hurting me a little bit. This guy's good on the evasion, and... Did I just go down? I just went down! Well, that's... Well, this is all very awkward. Okay, you guys need to finish off this guy so we can go to the other guy right now. Seriously, just finish him off. Just... I was not expecting this to represent a problem, but it's really representing a problem. Okay, that's the first fight I've actually, lost in a while. That's embarrassing. Okay, lesson learned. Take out this main lad first, because, yes, Gorwookin is not a flipping joke. Everybody get your stuff on, please. Everybody get your valor on, your shields on, all the rest of it. And we got lucky on this occasion. My opening choke actually just worked. So, okay. Everybody now follow up by just basically whacking him with everything you've got. I just want him whacked constantly. Please begin the whackening. So now, oh, they're tossing gas grenades. Okay, now this is better. Basically, screw your gas grenades. Okay, this is much better right now. So now it's 3 on 2, which is going to make life much easier. So you've nipped over there. That means you need to nip over here and take care of this lad. How's everyone's health, by the way? Looking pretty good for the time being. You're already engaged because of force jump, so I just get around the back of you and open fire. And then that's going to do... Look at that. Look at that. Basically, the Jedi's just keeping them busy. This is much better. Okay, I didn't realise I was going into a proper boss fight here, but this is now... you were just stunned for a second there, weren't you? Okay, maybe this critical strike thing has got more legs than I was anticipating. Alright, we're going back up, but I suspect we now have to fight our way back to the village every step of the way, which is probably not going to end well for me. Also, they could just, you know, pull up the basket and leave me down here, because there's, you know, no way I could get up by myself, but whatever, I'm sure it's fine. I tell you what, though, it's nice to be back. It's really nice to be out of there. That place was... it was grim and dark and creepy. So, I'm glad to be back, and hello there, fellow Wookiees. Don't mind me, I mean you no harm. Unless you mean me harm, in which case I am going to absolutely murder you. Okay, time for a Wookiee intelligence test here, which is, we've got Chuundar right here. Is he going to attack me? Or is he going to say, you know what, I'm just going to let you go past and we'll see how this plays out? And it seems you are more than I thought. Freyyr has come back and told me what you did for him. Okay, good, but how do you feel about Freyyr? My fellow hunters are split on what should be done. Some allowed Chuundar alone, and we had to fight. Okay, who was like, you know, winning that fight, by the way? Freyyr went to the throne room to challenge Chuundar, and I will take you to him now. Yeah, so it's pretty obvious why they fought each other. This is now, you know, a breakdown between those loyal to Chuundar and those not. So, I mean, go on, sure, why not? Let's do it. And here we go into the throne room. And now, yes, everybody's got swords. Oh, that's just great. Everyone's here. It's a reunion. Yes, son, by the blade of Bacchus' sword, I've come to end your treachery. No more will you sell your own people. Okay, I think you're in trouble, kid. You have Bacchus' blade, so what? I have the hilt, held by each true chieftain in recent memory. Even you claimed it was all important. So we both have our ancient trinkets. Who will the people follow now? You are old and weak. Okay, but he's got some friends on his side. Me, and some hunters by the side of it too. Shut up, the both of you. This ends today. I will not see... Wait, what's Rorworr? Is that where we live? Sorry, I'm missing some of the Wookiee terms here. They're all very, very similar. So, quiet down. We'll use this to our advantage. And, yeah, you tell him, Zalbar. Nice to have you back, by the way. And I don't know what to do, Bang Blitzman. Chuundar has been telling me things. Zalbar? No. Bad Zalbar. You bloody well sit there and abolish slavery. And side with Chuundar, side with Freyyr. He is the honourable one. Do you have to fight at all? Talk it through. Okay, this is where we're going to make the compromise. Alright. We're going to abolish slavery and kick out the corporation, and we're going to make Freyyr king, and it's going to be great for the Wookiees, but we're going to do it in a violent way. That's what we're going to do. Yeah, damn straight. Chuundar's a slaver. Let's flipping murder him right now, using murder. Then, there is no other way. Chuundar, you have betrayed our people. You must pay. Yes, murder. Murder, 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 murder. It's going to be great. Oh, Freyr's proud of him. That's lovely. Okay, how many, like, enemies do we have in the room right now? We got Chuundar and we've also got... Okay, you guys aren't in the party right now, so I've got 5 on my side. I've got Zalbar, Freyyr, who are, you know, Wookiees and us tough. There's a couple of guards at the back over there with guns. Then we've got a couple of Wookiee guards over here. Oh, several Wookiee guards, actually. Oh, that's quite a lot of people. Okay, we're seriously outnumbered, and Wookiees are... They're not nothing. Okay, everybody just split the room as best you can. This is gonna be tricky. you guys, power us up if you'd be so kind, alright? Get some Valor going on. I assume you can't stack multiple Valors on top of each other. You get some force speed. Actually, no, hang on. No, do start with force speed, but in a second, we'll start tossing out the powers. Meanwhile, Bang Blitzman, I want you to take out this guy, and then this guy. Alright, knock out the 2 guards if you can. So this is, yeah, there's some light side points, and you're not dead yet, unfortunately. Is everybody now nice and... Oh, bloody hell, you're already dead. Okay, these guys are, less strong than some of the others we've run into. Jolie, what are you doing these days? You're just murdering these guys. That's great, to be honest. After you're done with that, if you could just drop a cure, because I'm a bit, flimsy right now. I'd like you to drop a horror on these 2. So, maybe get rid of the... Actually, you know what? You can use the speed. That's fine. You can use the speed. And then I'm just basically shooting down these guys over here. I'm being shot a lot, but I've got plenty of defense right now. So, why on earth am I using that? No. No, 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 no. We just need to... I mean, if we can, get a choke in. Yeah, why not? We'll try and do a choke. I'm doing a snipe of some description. There you go. Now you're choking. I'm just going to get around the back of this guy at this point, and then we're just going to take him out. I'm just going to take out the support. You guys seem to be doing really well in the duels, which is fine. He's dead. That's great. Move over to here. Finish him off. He's kind of backed into a corner, which is, you know, clever under the circumstances. Would you mind stunning Chuundar for the time being? How's this guy? Ah! Everyone's horrified. Oh, hang on. No, 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 no. Concentrate all fire on... That guy's technically... Okay. Take him out if you'd be so kind. I just need him taken care of. There we go. He's now dead. Everyone's horrified. While they're horrified, every hit's a critical. And concentrate. There he is. There's the stun. There's the horror. He's just been constantly stunned and horrified. And down Chuundar goes. You've just been stasised. You're down as well. Okay. Now we got it, though. Just for safety, would somebody mind dropping, yes, a cure on the rest of the team? Get that done, please. There's the cure. And down goes the circuit guard. Okay, we got him. Yeah, those Wookiees were nowhere near as tough as the ones down below. And I'm sad that it came to this, but I couldn't let it continue. Good! We've abolished slavery! Marvellous! Zalbar, my son, I'm truly sorry. You have suffered great shame. I was blind. I have no excuse. And I can forgive, Father. I have learnt a lot over the years, and even more from being inside your face right now. So, okay. I'm guessing you guys are going to rise up against the slavers, not deal with them anymore, and if they come and attack you, well, this is your forest, you know it. Guerrilla tactics should work really damn well against them. So, we will fight them. It'll be difficult. I swear they won't take another one of my people without bloodshed. Good! Good, 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 good. And Zalbar, would you like to come back? Because I'd really like you back on the team. I'd really love you to come and rejoin me. And returning home has lifted a great weight from my mind, but it has been painful as well. You have a place by my side, Zalbar. I'd be honoured if you would take it. No, Zalbar! No, 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 no. Bring the inside of your face and join me instead. And no, I can't, not yet. I'm just used to being free, and not just from the slavers. Good! Zalbar's back on the team. Ah! But that's won a hell of a reward. Zalbar's now asked for back a sword. I'm gonna be honest, that probably shouldn't be taken by a Wookiee who's going off-world, because, like, you might need it here, because it's important, and what happens if, you know, something bad happens to you while you're not here? I'm not sure this is a good idea, but if it's a good weapon, sure, why not? Yeah, let's have it. Ah, I see. Zalbar takes it because he's basically committing that he's happy to be chieftain in future, because Freyyr is old, he's not going to be around forever. Lovely. My son shall hold the reforged Bacchus sword. And yeah, we'll be getting rid of Jolie, because I do actually prefer, yeah, Jahani and her ridiculous mega dueling. That's pretty darn badass. And Zalbar, you can be added back into the team, because I want to see how good you are with this new sword. Also, Chuundar had his own bowcaster. That might be useful down the line. Don't forget to loot all the corpses before we go. Here we go. So right now Zalbar's doing, yeah, 12 to 21 with a fully upgraded prototype Vibroblade. This would be, wow, 15 to 25. That's pretty darn good right there. And it's upgradable. how upgraded has it been already? Because if we can make that even better, that's pretty exciting, actually. Oh, it's massive too, I love it. I mean, the game says it's one-handed. He's blatantly holding it in both hands, but sure, this is... There we go, now it's in one hand. Okay, it's kind of one-handed. It'll do. And yes, we need to be upgrading you, my friend. So, level up, skills. I love how he's got so many skills. He's genuinely really bloody useful. So yeah, just keep demolitions and computer usage ticking up as well. Don't really need treat injury anymore. The Jedi can handle all of that. Then we got the feats right here. So, I mean, actually, he would be a good candidate for the critical strike. Because critical strike is partly on, yes, attacking character's level plus attacking character's strength modifier. It's always about strength. It doesn't ever go over to dexterity instead. So... he's got the best chance of stunning people with that big old critical strike. So, okay. What else might I want to give you? I could also give you Master Dueling. So that's, yeah, just an additional +1/+1 to attack and defense. You've already got, yeah, maximum focus there. You could have toughness. I feel like you're tough enough already. Yeah, you know what? This is going to work. Critical Strike syncs really nicely with Bang Blitzman, so we're going to be giving him that lovely Critical Strike. But yeah, there's no need to actually increase it any further, because we're not doing it for the crits, we're just doing it for the stunning. And another level up too, so, I mean, we could just keep his strength going up. To be honest, yeah, that's useful, because then it's not just attack bonuses, it's also... yeah, straight up increasing his chance to stun, which is very useful for me. So he doesn't have force powers, but he can just use his brute strength to stun people, which is, sure, that works well. And he's up to 180 vitality, so okay. That's strength at 25 adjusted, +7, almost +8. Alright, so, yeah, Chewie, you're doing pretty well. 15 to 25, +21, and there's still upgrades to be done to this thing, I'm assuming. Oh, this is nice. But, yeah, okay. We've already trashed one person's legacy. Yes, that's the name of the town we're in. Lovely. Yeah, we need to, go and trash the other guy's legacy too. Now, I believe it was, yes, right down at the bottom of the village, there was, like, a shaman or something who was chatting to me about this guy. So, sorry, we're gonna be the bearers of bad news here. Yes, do you know who owns this here bolt casing? So, family insignia, this belongs to Jarak. Okay, that wasn't why I thought I was here, actually. I thought I found a datapad about... Yes, okay, that's how it fits together. Sorry, I thought it was a datapad, but no, I think we just made a note on a datapad that we found that. So, yes, we found Jarek's bolt casing on Rorworr's corpse. Apparently, I'd forgotten about that. Sorry, my mistake. So, very distressing, and it definitely seems to suggest that Jarak helped in Rorworr's death. I can't ignore this. Wait here, I'll have Jarak brought. Okay, let's see what's going on. And Warwill has a bond. Okay, so... oh, bloody hell, everyone's got very confusingly similar names. Look, What's-His-Face's wife has also shown up, so if you're guilty, it means death. The outsider will be given your possessions. Do you want that? And, okay, Jarak, what's going on? Because I thought I was just, like, you know, dumping Rorworr in it for being a slaver, but I may have completely misunderstood. I killed Rorworr. I'll accept whatever punishment is given. It's better if only my honour is tainted. Oh, you're gonna refuse to drop him in it. You killed him because he was a slaver, but you think his memory is more valuable than... ah, I see. But I could intervene, presumably. I mean, I know what's going on. Ooh. If I intervene, I taint Rorworr's memory. But nobody else dies. Rorworr is already dead. The way to maximise the amount of life saved is by, yeah, dumping Rorworr in it. So, but if he dies, I get, you know, money and stuff. This guy, however, has made a choice. He has made the active choice that he would prefer to die than, you know, do anything to besmirch Rorworr's legacy. and it's not like it's going to make any difference. Like, slavery has now been taken care of by the new chief, or at least he's going to try. So, this might be a good way of doing something a bit evil, but it's not, like, super evil, because this guy has made the active choice. Like, he could stand up if he wanted to and say, hey, he was a slaver, so I'm justified. Everyone would be like, okay, you know what? We literally just had a small mini civil war to decide that, you know, slavery is bad. So that's fine. You're let off. He has chosen not to do it. So, yes, indeed. Yes, go back to the part where I get paid.
Greed will lead you down the dark side if you are not careful. You must not seek material gain at the expense of the ideals the Jedi hold dear.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jahani. I can't actually hear you over the sound of the evil dogs that you literally set on innocent farmers all across Dantooine. Yep, kill him, it's fine, because then I get dark side points, which I want. Jarak's wishes are honoured, which is, you know, actually fine, in a way. Rorworr's dead in either case, so his legacy is more useful in this sense, because it's not going to do any harm. There's... yeah, screw it, I'll have the stuff. Hopefully it's good stuff. So there you go. There was no reason. You just killed him. Why? There has to be a reason. No, can't give a reason. It was between me and him. Just kill me now. Good. Put him down. Give me the stuff. So I get credits of, yeah, 1/3 of his possessions. That's nice. And his widow gains the rest. Lovely. And we did all that for, 100 credits. Still, 1,800 experience points. That's not bad. That's enough for a flipping level up right there. And that was a very small, simple quest, but okay. I'll be taking that, thank you. And, oh, I am literally Grey Jedi right now. I'm just sitting on a beige background. Okay, so, I need to find a planet it's easier to be evil on. Give me the Persuade, just keep that ticking up. And in terms of powers, okay, if I take Night Speed, then Armor. So, don't worry about that. And if I take Plague, that's also restricted by armor. Oh dear, oh flippin' dear. Right, this is getting tricky to handle. Also, I keep forgetting I've got Affliction. I need to remember that. When there's tough boss fights, cast Affliction on the boss, because then subsequent powers are easier to hit with. Okay, I'm going to take Night Speed, because sooner or later, I am going to want to be wearing robes, and then gain, yeah, +2 attacks per round for 36 seconds, because then... with 200 weapons and rapid shot, I'm just basically doing ludicrous damage. I'll easily be capping, like, over 100 damage per round, which is pretty good, assuming I hit my shots, which, you know, I'm pretty accurate, so I should be able to. So, okay. I'm going to take that as an investment for the future, but we need to, yeah, we need to sort this business out. And yeah, there was another house here who were also interested in Rorworr, so, that'll be his widow, got it. Haven't you done enough? Jarak is dead, Rorworr is dead, and, yeah, sorry about that, but, like, had I known it was only for 100 credits, I might have done things a bit differently. But from here, we can return to the Ebon Hawk. So, okay, that's what we're going to be wanting to do, because we need to be, yes, nipping back over here, and... item lost. Does anybody know what item I've lost? Because I don't know what item I've lost. Yes, there's one more thing. You, my friend, I have found evidence that this guy murdered your crew and, like, trashed your robots and... what the flip? Ooh, circuit guards! Yes, 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 yes. Help out, murder them all. We're getting involved. We might not need to get involved. I feel like, yeah, in a fight between these idiots and Wookiees, 100% the Wookiees have got it. But, like, just in case, let's get over here and just, you know, murder them. Right, everybody over there, I'm just getting the XP anyway, which is great. Shoot them and, oh yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Feels to me like, oh, there was... it's possible I may have left it a bit late to resolve this quest, actually. Still, on the plus side, we get to murder all these dicks. And yes, indeed, here's a handful more. Wookiee's doing a really good job, and I'm aware what's going on. Just, you know, I'm happy to help out. It's A-okay. In fact, you've got them just where I want them. I can just shoot them in the back. We're flipping tearing them apart. Though, I feel like I may have missed my chance to resolve the quest with what's-his-face. And, oh dear. The cowards have fled, and this Wookiee has escaped. Good, 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 good. And yes, my journal has basically just, removed the quest to turn in what's-his-face. So, possibly the Wookiees may have got a bit over-enthusiastic and, you know, murdered the guy who was also a slave. I'd like to think he got away, alright? The Wookiees killed his owner, he then got away. That's what we're gonna say happened. Thank you for your assistance, outsider. I doubt we will meet another of your kind like you. You're very, very welcome indeed. No problem. I've slightly fluffed up my dark side, but it was worth it. Okay? We had to. We just flipping had to. In which case, yeah, I'm pretty sure we're done here. So, everybody back on the ship. We've got some, yes, decisions to make. And as for Chewie's blade, here we go. So we can make it... We can just make it even better. So just attack +2, damage +2, hits harder and more often. And also just... Ooh. Massive criticals. So 2d6 plus 2 to 12. If I roll... Oh, okay. So I get to add an extra 2d6 onto my critical roll. So... I roll my d20 for, yeah, between 1 and 20. But then, for the purposes of criticals, I get to add on another 2d6. Which, on average, will be 7. So, okay, that's pretty good. That means criticals are going to be happening a lot more often. Like, all the time. And then on top of that, we finally get to add on... hang on, that is... bonus damage versus droids. We can just start bludgeoning some droids. Lovely. So... oh, this thing is going to be... that thing is going to be insane. That's just going to be ludicrous damage. I love it. Also, I need to keep an eye out for parts, because Canderous' basic gun could basically do a huge amount more damage if I just had enough parts to plug onto it. And that Calo Nord armor, that can go up from 9 to 12. That's pretty huge. Right, let's keep that ready to go too. We'll put that on somebody at some point. Probably Canderous, to be honest. In fact, you know what? Have a think about this here. Let's just have a little look-see at me. So right now I'm gaining +5 off dexterity. And I'm not going to be hitting +6 imminently, but it is going to be happening sooner rather than later. So, at some point, my current armor is, yeah, max dexterity bonus +5. So... I mean, I don't want to go over to a robe. That's a lot of defense to give up. I need a better robe. That's the thing. I just need to get a better robe. And I was also just saying I need to go somewhere where I can be, you know, evil and stuff. So, okay. Okay. Idea begins to form. But first, yes, it's, you know, a BioWare game. I've been and done a thing, we've made a plot progress, so it's time to check who wants to talk, because I'm guessing some people have got some tragic backstories they feel like opening up about all of a sudden.
Well, I suppose I have not talked very much about the Jedi I met back home. They, all of them, were so very invigorating.
Okay, me and Jahani, we can be friends. So she wants to talk about, yeah, some Jedi she saw on her home planet that made her want to be a Jedi herself. But, like, we established she's from the middle of nowhere, so, yeah, what was going on with the Jedi and whatnot?
They were so very alive. So full of hope and energy and zeal. In retrospect, I can see it was a little bit tragic.
Okay, what do we mean by tragic?
Well, yes. These Jedi were going to fight the Mandalorians just after they had invaded. Many of those Jedi perished in the fighting, but to us, they seemed invincible. Especially their leader, who they talked about all the time. Paragons of light and justice, sweeping away all iniquity before them. It was like looking at gods.
Okay, so she had a bit of a thing for Revan. Got it, love it. So, also that's why they were there. Jedi wouldn't normally bother coming to this planet, but it was invaded by the Mandalorians, so Revan, Malik, and their Jedi, they came to help out, which is pretty cool. So Jedi are not gods. Yes, that might be a little bit overselling it.
I know that. I was using poetic license. But those Jedi, they were enthralling. Everyone wanted just to touch them. Some people thought it would bring them luck. Not that the peace they brought lasted very long.
Okay, what happens?
The Jedi left. The people grew complacent. Those who had been wronged saw their chance at revenge. And so the cycle continues. The oppressed become the new generation of oppressors. The human oppressed, that is. The non-humans were never treated well in any case. We felt the brunt of both administrations.
Okay, so, yeah, her planet, not a good, happy place.
Of course it was. They took their frustrations and hate out on us, because the people they wanted had already fled, or were too well protected. But no one looks out for the injustices we suffered. Oh no, but I am sorry. I should not have outbursts like that.
Okay, so anger can lead to the dark side. Yeah, it's fine. You want to be angry? Fall back to the dark side? Maybe that's what we're doing with her. Maybe, like, depending on how we speak to her, either she goes to the light, or she reverts to the dark, like when we first found her. So, it's okay. I'm fine with it. No trouble.
No, it is not. Anger can lead to the dark side. And I must be ever careful that I do not fall back into those ways. I thank you for your support. My outburst was uncalled for, but you did not lash back at me. You are a much better Jedi than I, it would seem. But let us not speak more of this now. We should continue on our journey. Perhaps later we will talk again.
Okay, I'm not sure if you've got it from, like, the robes I've given you, but I do kind of want you to fall back to the dark and be like, you know, my dark side cat girlfriend. It's gonna be great.
I have been wrestling with my feelings inside, trying to come to terms with it, but I find I cannot. I must have someone to blame. Someone to blame for the destruction of my homeworld. Someone who is responsible for the death of everyone I have ever known, except those on Dantooine.
And, okay, she's sounding a bit dark-sidey here, so this is promising. Yeah, I mean, you could probably pin it on Revan and Malak, or possibly the Mandalorians. Like, take your pick, to be honest.
Taris. It was Taris that the Sith destroyed to try to kill you and your precious Bastilla. Taris, my homeworld.
Wait, you came from Taris? Did you? Did I know this? Did you mention that? I didn't know you were from Taris. Okay, that's good. Sorry about that. I mean, I didn't really, like, choose to do it, to be honest. Like, I didn't make the decision to say, hey, let's blow up Taris to save Basilos. That would be an odd thing to say. So, look, I'm really sorry. I didn't know. I'm just gonna be nice. But okay, apparently she was from Taris.
If it were not for you and Bastilla, the Sith would have never had reason to destroy that world. It was your fault for being there, and your fault for rescuing Bastilla. Without your intervention, the Sith would have had no cause to lay waste to my childhood.
Okay, so she's sounding a bit angry all of a sudden. Sorry, she may have a few conversations stacked back to back, so she's a bit all over the place right now.
Just let me vent my anger. I need someone to blame. Something. Anything. I hated that world. Yet everything I learned as a child, I learned there. It is as much a part of me as the air I breathe. I have this ache inside me, where all my childhood memories lay, and I find your face there with them. If it was not for you, that world would still exist.
Okay, seriously, blame flipping Malak, not me. Feel like the guy who gave the order to blow up the planet should be higher up your blame list. Alright, I think I'm up to date on Juhani. She also had a few things to say about, you know, the fact that living in the Undercity was a bit unpleasant, but I think we kind of, you know, got that from visiting it. So, okay. Now Zolbar, you've got to be wanting to open up a bit after what I did. So, yeah, what do you feel about this planet we're on right now? The one we just saved? I'm not sure what my place is. I must learn more about you outsiders. When I know enough, I will understand how to best serve my people. Okay, so now you're basically just going on a gap year to discover yourself. Got it. No, for the most part, he's still not particularly chatty. And obviously we've got T3 and 4 right here. He never really wants to talk. He's just fine. So, Okay, who else do we have? Mission! We haven't spoken to Mission in bloody ages. Last time we spoke to her, she was still, struggling with the destruction of Taris. Though, to be honest, like, Juhani and Mission should, make up a little support group, because they both just lost their home, in a way. Actually, no. For whatever reason, she's not for chatting at all. So, okay, we'll catch up with Mission later in that case. She's apparently fully up to date. Maybe we have to get to, like, the right planet before she wants to speak more about her brother. I'm not 100% sure I get Candrus, by the way. Every time I speak to him, he just tells me, like, a little story of a battle that happened, but they never really seem to involve him or his character or personality. He just seems to enjoy telling war stories. So, I don't really know what his deal is or where his character's going, if anywhere, because he just seems to enjoy blowing stuff up, which is, fair, I suppose. Now, Karth, me and you seem to end up arguing because you're a bit of a snooty dick every time we speak, so any chance we can at least, be civil?
I'm not very good at this. I know I owe you an apology. More than one, probably. I was just so desperate to finally face Saul directly in the battle over Taris. And now the Jedi have us looking for these star maps. I know this mission is important, it's just, I feel a bit useless. I can fight, sure, but I'm no Jedi. All this feels completely out of my league.
I'm gonna be honest, Caden. You are useless, because I am also using twin pistols, so I have no use for you. If I did want to take along another gunner, I'd be taking Mission, because the team's set up to be, stunning people as much as possible, and Mission has just got crazy, boost to her sneak attack, because she's just going to keep leveling up as a scoundrel, so you are useless, Karth. You are bloody useless. Yeah, pull yourself together.
You don't exactly pull any punches, do you? Not that I don't deserve it, I suppose. I just hate not knowing what's going on and feeling this helpless. But I shouldn't have taken that out on you. I've been a royal pain in the backside, haven't I?
You have, and put some bloody clothes on too.
Well, I guess I should be at least a little pleased that I haven't lost my touch. So, I'm sorry. Will you accept my apology?
I don't want to say no. I want to be evil, but not a dick, so yes, but only if you work with me.
Done. Let's get underway then, shall we, partner?
Okay, progress, kind of. And Bastila, I'm guessing, wants to lecture me about the Force, the lure of the dark side, something, important bond, dream, etc.
I was found to be strong with the Force at a young age, as most Padawans are. As a girl, I was given to the Order to be trained. When I joined the Order, I left my family on Tal Ravan, as all Padawans do. My family is still there, the last that I heard. I've had little contact with them, as it is discouraged.
Okay, so we've still got that whole attachment is forbidden thing 4,000 years ago.
Relationships with family members are fraught with powerful emotions. Such extremes are to be avoided. Anger and hate are the worst, but even love can lead to folly.
So yes, indeed, that whole don't really love people thing is also sort of a thing these days too. So, oh, you're not going to approve of my cat girlfriend, are you?
Emotional entanglements can be dangerous. They can impair rational thought. They can lead to outbursts of uncontrolled emotion. A Jedi must be above such things.
Oh, you must be fun at bloody parties.
It can be a hard lesson to learn. I was not on good terms with all of my family, but I do remember missing my father terribly for a long time.
I mean, or we could all go over to the dark side, where you can have as many parties and as much sex as you want. It's great!
I was only a little girl when I left my family, but I still remember him fondly. He was kind and gentle and doted on me. My mother, however, was different. I was not on good terms with my mother. I was only a little girl when I left, but I was old enough to resent her and the way she treated my father. She pushed my father into treasure hunting. I spent all my young life on ships, traveling from one false lead to the next. She whittled away my father's entire fortune, and I hated her for it. I think she was relieved to give me to the Jedi, but my father was heartbroken.
Oh, here we go. Tragic backstory. My mother was a coconut. We need to go and find her.
A child is too young to understand the sacrifices that must be made. It's better if they have no contact with their family once they're removed. Once I was older, I realized the wisdom of this policy. A Jedi must do what is needed, personal desires notwithstanding. Love can only obscure and confuse the matter.
I mean, are we supposed to look at Bastila and be a bit creeped out by her? Like, in the same way that the Jedi in the prequel trilogy are kind of slightly weird monks who are very much opposed to people having eminently reasonable human emotions in moderation. Bastila just sort of feels like, she's not got a healthy relationship with herself and her family and those around her. Like, I don't know if that's the intention. That's kind of what I'm getting. I'm just not 100% sure Bastila is actually in, you know, as good a place as she's convinced herself she actually has. So, yeah, if a Jedi were to love or have sex with a cat girl, it wouldn't be that bad, right?
Even a Jedi cannot always control the feelings of the heart. We must do our best to guard against it, no matter what the cost. But some sacrifices are harder than others. I do not wish to discuss this anymore. I would rather return to our mission.
Oh, you had a boy and or girlfriend at some point. You just don't want to talk about it. Right, I think we're all caught up on everybody there. So, okay, in good shape though. Hang on. Where's Jolee? I mean, Jolee's still here, right? We didn't, like, leave him on the planet. Is he, like, down here in one of these other rooms? Here he is. He's in the, I assume, medical bay. Right, so you're just sort of, coming with us. Didn't actually ask my permission or anything. Just sort of, rocked up on my ship. Bit rude, but whatever.
Got something on your mind, do you?
Yeah, why are you on my ship? Because didn't actually give you permission at all. So, okay, no conversations, but apparently he can just, like, make medicines and whatnot. Yeah, right now he's got nothing else to say, so I'm guessing we need to, you know, go somewhere else first. So, okay. Okay. So, what I'm thinking is, I need a planet where, you know, I can be evil. I need a planet where I can be nice and evil to get my dark side mojo back a little bit. And I need some robes, like ideally some lovely Sith robes, some elite Sith robes that I can put on in place of armor. And I reckon that means there's one very good candidate for where we're going next. Here we go, Korriban, because in the back of my mind, and I can't bloody remember where I've got this from, possibly that one time I played the Old Republic MMO, possibly it was like in the Clone Wars game? I don't remember. Something in the back of my head is telling me Korriban's like an ancient evil Sith world. Like, if a planet could be evil, it's this one. Like, the entire cocking planet is just Sith world. So, I'm not convinced we're going to want to stay, like, long term, because there was the mention of giant unstoppable force-resistant creatures that literally drink the force out of your body. They did, you know, stress that very strongly, but we're going to go put our nose in at the bare minimum. Oh, and we're going into yet another vision, presumably related to, you know, this planet. That seems to be how it works. So, okay, we've got something deep underground in, like, I don't know, a tomb, some catacombs, something like that anyway. And in we come, down to Korriban. And naturally, Bastila wants to chat about the vision.
Another vision. The Force is guiding us, helping us retrace the steps of Malak and his old master, leading us ever closer to the Star Forge. There are some who believe Korriban is the birthplace of the Sith. This planet is an evil place. There are secrets here best left uncovered.
Oh yeah, now this is the planet we want to be on. Evil planet full of evil secrets. This is where I can get my nice red background bang. Love it.
For the safety of our mission, I must remain on the Ebon Hawk while we are on this planet.
Okay, so we can't use a Bastila here. So she's out, but to be honest, I kind of replaced her with Juhani anyway, so it's fine. Okay, so best check for any other information we got, because a couple of people, not everyone, but a few, you can speak to them and say, what do you know about this planet? So Jolee you definitely can, and Caden you definitely can.
Korriban's a desolate world and a Sith planet. There's only one small colony here, I'm pretty sure. Well, that's all I can think of at any rate.
Okay, so we're just here, you know, on the small planet, though. You know, apparently you also want to talk about bloody Saul again.
I already told you, he betrayed us all.
I mean, you know what, that's fair, completely fair, but it sounds like once again there's yet more bloody levels to your tragic backstory.
Well, there is more to it. I'm sure you don't want to hear about it.
Look, spit it the flip out, and if I find out in 10 minutes there is another cocking led to your backstory, you are off the ship, alright? You are off the ship with your stupid polygonal shoulders.
It's just that I don't talk about it very much, okay? I told you about my homeworld, Telos. 4 years ago, Saul led the Sith fleet there and demanded its surrender. The planet refused, and Saul proceeded to devastate its entire surface. Millions died. I had a wife and a son on Telos. I thought they would be safe there, but my task force arrived too late to be of much help. We didn't have enough medical supplies. The colony was burning and the dying were everywhere. I remember holding my wife and screaming for the medics, but they didn't come in time.
Okay, that's really sad, but is that definitely it? You've got nothing else tragic to tell me, because I'm going to be really annoyed if there is.
I had nothing left after that, really. I devoted myself to the fleet. Hunting Saul was my only purpose. I miss them, and I know killing Saul won't bring them back. And it won't make me happy again, but I have to do it. I don't expect you to understand, but I have to pay him back for what he's done. I have to. It's all I have left.
Alright, fair enough. Now, that better be the end of it.
His name was Dustil, and I don't know what happened to him. The colony was a complete ruin, and we never found any trace of him. I made inquiries and followed the reports from Telos for years, but I stopped. Anyway, I hope that answers your questions. Let's continue with what we were doing.
Oh god, there's gonna be another level of the tragedy with his son who we're gonna find, and he's gonna have turned evil and joined the Sith fleet or something. I should just stop speaking to Caden. It's just never a good idea. Right, guys, let's get out there, see what we got going on. And yeah, I think we're going with the A-team right now. I'm going to take Juhani and Zalbar. We'll see how that goes. So, away we flippin' go. And on this occasion... Okay, no inciting incident. No anything. No one's run up to us and said, oh good, the dragon exterminators are here. That's really good, because this dragon was seriously setting a lot of stuff on fire. And also my mother's a coconut. So, okay, we've just got, a planet here. Some outpost on an evil world. Hello, who are you?
Nice to see the Hawk still in one piece. Beauty of a ship, that.
Okay, you just recognise my ship.
Ah, I've seen this little ship before plenty of times. Used to make runs for the exchange, didn't it? Korriban's nice and remote. The kind of place the exchange likes. You don't need to worry about me saying anything. I don't give a whit what you do with your ship. Smuggling's what the Hawk was made for, though.
Okay, that was sort of interesting that you've seen the ship before, but I'm now actually, a bit more interested in the fact that, you appear to be space Irish. Where are you from precisely that you ended up being space Irish?
Oh, nobody special. I just do the routine maintenance work for the ships that come in. I used to see the Hawk here all the time.
Okay, but where do you come from? Because I want to know where Space Island is. No, he's not wanting to tell me where Space Island is, but the Sith apparently, think this planet's special, so why?
Probably all them ruins they found on the surface. That's the reason they built their academy here, I guess. To dig all them ruins up.
Okay, so there's a tiny outpost, then an academy, then a whole bunch of ruins beyond it.
There's people that come here from all over Sith space to try and join the academy. Most of them die, I hear. Pretty gruesome business, that.
Okay, so this is good stuff, and I'm guessing you need to go through the academy to get to the ruins.
You don't. Not unless you're a Sith in the academy. They're the only ones allowed on the surface. They pay Zerka to ship things in and out, I guess, but that's all closely monitored.
Okay, so I need to go and join evil Hogwarts if I want to. Oh, now this is just the thing, yes. Okay, but also very importantly indeed, hang on. Oh yeah, so Zalbar's up to 17 to 27 and plus 23 to hit. So, okay, he's just gonna be whacking people all the time. Love it. And also, he can just be hitting criticals all the time. So, I think we should start definitely upgrading, Zalbar's ability to get more and more crits. Because if he's rolling an extra 7 on average, and he's going to be getting double damage on crits, that's going to be doing way more damage than plus 10 at less cost to his chance to hit. So that's going to be more powerful than his power attack on average if we just keep upgrading that. So, okay. I've got something in mind there, and that's a huge amount of damage. I love it. And Jahani's not doing bad. It's just, yeah, the damage range is it's a bit on the low side, to be honest, yes. So, I would say, ladies and gentlemen, that is enough for now. We have done the right thing, even though it cost me a bit of my bloody dark side. Over on Kashyyyk, we've dealt with slavery, we've dealt with colonialism, everything's golden now, and Zalbar has a lovely magic sword. He's happy, everything's good. So, okay. Next time, we're heading into Korriban. We might not necessarily, stay and do the whole thing, and potentially I might not want to because, monsters that eat Jedi, they were very, very clearly flagged to us previously, so we'll see. At the bare minimum, I want to get some good robes. Alright, I need some good evil robes, so we'll see if maybe they've got a good, evil shop. I just need a good evil shop. I just find that, then we can maybe head somewhere a bit less, terrifying. So hopefully you join me for that. But in the meantime, I've been John, this has been many a true nerd, and this has been Knights of the Old Republic. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Wait, and flamethrower! 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 Okay, so this is definitely morally questionable. The point where you start singing the flamethrower song, potentially you've gone over the line.